How old are you?
I am 43 years old.
What?
If you really want to know, I can show you my ID. 12th of March 1980.
43 years old, bruh. You look 25.
Thanks, brother. Thank you.
I look older than you.
Well, maybe I need to grow a
Uh,
goatee.
wow, this is really impressive. How do you keep your body like fit?
Since COVID, I've been, let's just say, on the lazy side.
Yeah.
But usually it's, just lots of keeping active, walking, going to the gym maybe,
Yeah.
but more walking. Like I live in town, so I walked all the way here.
Yeah.
I'm about to go back and just like, just keep out there. I have to say what contributes to maybe youthfulness is lots of reading.
Lot of reading.
I like reading. My passion is finance and politics. Not that I partake in it, but just to know what's happening around the world,
Yeah.
to know how it affects me as a normal everyday consumer.
All right. What is the biggest book in finance and in politics have you read that's cool that changed your entire perspective about anything?
So there's no specific book, to be honest.
Yeah.
The reason I say that is there's a wealth of information flowing every day if you just read the news.
Yes.
And I'm talking about financial news.
Yes.
So there's different countries, different websites that you can read about finance news.
Yeah.
But just generally websites that talks about everyday finances, what happened today that's causing the stock market to go down, that's causing the currency exchange to fluctuate, etc.
Yeah.
So there's no one book specifically that actually is the gospel Bible of finance.
For sure. So you people got to be more into stock markets. Just don't forget about watching the news and educate yourself in finance. People hate politics. Why?
Yeah. I'm gonna give a tip on what you just said now to everybody that's watching this video.
Yes.
Is try and turn off the radio and try and turn off the TV news when it comes on. The reason is because we're living since COVID, especially
Yeah.
in a very hectic world from a mental state of mind. That we are surrounded by all these negative things that are happening around us. That it actually distracts you from your goal that you want to achieve.
Yeah.
So maybe that's one of the things that keeps me as young, as youthful, is because I do pay attention and I read a lot of stuff, but I also choose to take out information of what I wish to read. So I read up a lot about politics. Here in South Africa, we a very political nation.
Yeah.
Lots of political diversity that is happening more and more as the day goes by until even beyond next year's elections.
Yeah.
But I choose to listen openly to those that I disagree with personally, as well as those that I vote in favor of.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, is you can learn information from those you don't really get along with.
Yeah.
And then you can actually undo some learning from those that you thought you sided with.
Yeah. Wow, this is great. Like this is super great. I have a question. What would you advise? Oh yeah. The question is, what's the best advice can you give someone to be successful right there?
So in life, you get two people. Bottom line,
Yeah.
it's either you're book smart or you're street smart.
Sure.
You can be book smart. You can have a PhD in whatever. You can be book smart. You can have a master's in whatever. But it's actually the street smart people that are making it happen, even post pandemic. I know lots of people who are book smart,
Yeah.
but unfortunately, the books can only take you so far. Books is all about theory, but as we know, life is about practice, not theory. So my only advice to people is be practical in your approach in your everyday life. Books may say, when you earn a salary, do this with your salary. Life doesn't work that way. So all I can say is to people, pay attention to those around you, specifically those that you look up to, even if it's a friend at work, even if it's a friend of a family, even if it's family members. The people with the practical experience that have proven to be successful today are the ones that you want to keep by your side to learn for yourself in future.
Wow, this is super amazing. You got to be some streetwise sometimes. Books will bring up so much theory in you, but to make it, you need more practice. You need to be more pragmatic.
Absolutely. Yeah. So, and that's the thing is, be very practical. You are one of 8 billion people, right? And there's nothing different between a successful person in London, in New York, in San Francisco, in India,
Yeah.
or in anywhere in Africa.
Yeah.
It's all the same mindset. It's just different levels and different geographical areas of success.
For sure.
So, what I can tell people out there is be practical, simple things, all right? Is you have to have a budget.
Yeah.
If you're earning 10 Rand, You gotta actually find out, out of the 10 rand, what goes towards, I need a roof over my head, I need a food on the table, I need petrol or transportation to get to my job, and I need to save for a rainy day. So you just gotta be practical in your everyday approach about your life. So don't put yourself in someone else's situation like, okay, I aim to earn 20,000 rand, but at the moment you're earning 5,000. Budget and work on what the facts are today.
Wow, this is really super amazing. Thank you so much. These advice, like they are touchy, bro. Like I'm very blessed to have this short time with you. I'm learning. I learned a lot. I can tell you, like right now, I feel it.
It's only my pleasure. To the young people that's watching this video, my message to end this off is: you can be anything you want to be. You can achieve anything you want to be. You can be a hustler with a vision. And I'm telling you, patience pays off. Work hard. Know that life is not a straight line. There's ups and downs throughout the journey to reach where you need to, and you'll never reach where you need to, because life is about constant learnings, growings, givings, takings, etc. All I can say is take one day at a time. You may not be there today, but if you pursue and you persevere and you accept there's no such thing as a failure. It's a lesson learned. If you accept your lessons learned and you move forward, you are human. Be depressed today, be up and going tomorrow, but you will get there eventually.
Amazing. You will get there eventually. Perseverance is the key. Take it day by day. You will get there. There is never a failure in life. It's all lesson learned. My brother, thank you so much.
It's only a pleasure. Thanks, guy. Take
Appreciate you.
care.
Yeah.
Where you guys from?
I'm a Congolese. We live
Okay.
here.
Right,
So
right.